Today I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite spring outfits for petite women as a woman who hates spring. I'm a petite woman who really thrives in winter and autumn, and every spring and every summer I kind of freak out because I really don't know how to style myself because I feel like every time everything is very pastel or everything is really patterned, and whatever new trend is happening isn't the most flattering on petite women. You can dress however you want, but today I'm going to show you my favorite petite outfits. A lot of these pieces are things that I wear on a very regular basis. Some are rented, some are gifted. I really love a lot of these outfits because I want to look very casually put together, look like I'm effortlessly this chic, as I am not. So let's get into it. Okay, so I am determined to actually wear the white button-up that I purchased. I spent a lot of money on this and I never wore it, and now I'm determined to actually style it. So this is my perfect, I don't really know what the weather is going to bring to me today, kind of outfit. This is one of those outfits for those spring days that are really cold in the morning and then really warm midday. The reason why I chose this outfit is because, one, I'm determined to style this button-up. I never wear it and I spent so much money on it. I'm determined to wear it this season. But I love it because this gives off this very casual, elevated outfit that just screams, I have it together. As someone who actively does not have it together, I'm keeping everything else very simple. Simple bag, simple chain, simple earrings. I wanted everything else to be simple. Similar to the way that we talk about oversized boxy stuff, we kind of discourage petite women from wearing oversized jackets and coats, and I find that the oversized jackets and coats are, to me, some of the most flattering things on my figure, not because they hide my figure, but because of where they land. There are certain brands that really do prioritize making clothes for shorter women. I find that a lot of Asian brands are really good at that. They go for this very what they think is French chic that is very comfortable and also very flattering to your body. So having it a little bit longer and end at my ankles is actually perfect. I am wearing these sailor jeans. I don't know how else to describe them, but they are very sailor and they're very tight on the bum and on the upper part of my thigh. Maybe that's just the way my thighs are built, which is why it's more flattering. But it's not a flare out like a lot of jeans. It just falls straight. And that's really great when you're a petite woman. Too much flare could actually make you look a lot more tiny. Too much volume on either the top or your bottom is not the most flattering. So finding little shortcuts and ways to engage in trends without sacrificing them is my goal. And then I also throw on one of my favorite sweaters on top of it, just because I find that when it gets too cold, I could just throw this on and it looks like it's still a complete outfit, but it also is just flattering on my body, and it also just makes an outfit look a little bit more intentional, like I put a lot more effort into it, when in reality I'm trying to wear a sweater as a scarf. Okay, so many things about clothes are about the functionality of it and the intention of it. And this outfit is intended to be fun. So I'm wearing this little dress. This is a one piece, so it's a dress and a top combined. I love this because, one, it shows that you can still have a lot of fun with clothes. I feel like when we think of really cute, runway, adorable clothes, we think of tall, skinny women. Now I am 5'2", and I'm gonna tell you that you can wear whatever the hell you want. But something I do want to talk about styling wise is boots. So, do you see how it ends right here? You want your boots, if you want to look taller in your clothes, you want your boots to land at this knee, right below it. If you do it too far down, it will grab at a thicker part of your leg, which will not be nearly as flattering. It takes a long time to find the pair of boots for you. It took me about 5 years to find this pair, and they just happen to be cowboy boots. But this outfit is truly intended to just be a good time. I love this outfit. It shows that you can have a lot of personality without needing to wear floral colors. I mean, I guess the light blue is kind of on the spring, but having that very pastel look is not very flattering on everyone, and I feel like this is a perfect example of a good outfit that does not need to have a bunch of florals on it. You could be bold and sexy without actually having to be either over the top sexy or fitting in with it, whatever the style. This is a perfect spring outfit. It doesn't get warm under it. If you want to layer tights or anything under it, it's a perfect transitional piece, and I'm obsessed with it. I wanted to style this one because it is, one, there's this mentality that you can't wear really boxy things when you're a petite woman, and that's not true at all. I wear boxy, oversized stuff all the time. I am wearing a crop top right now that is slightly oversized and a pair of jeans that are wide leg. I decided to do both, but I made sure that both the jeans and the top were showing my waist. They were showing my midsection because I want to still add an element of figure in there. I want to add some structure in a way that a really relaxed outfit wouldn't have. Obviously, as someone who does not fall within the spring super floral kind of gal, I find that it's kind of hard to find clothing that fits that mentality of very spring, but not bold, bright colors. And I found that renting this sweater was a perfect middle ground. I also just think it's super cute and it makes me feel very feminine. I also just love this color combination, the navy blue and the red. Because these are wide leg jeans, I decided to wear it with a pair of pointed heels. The pointed heels really are just there to make your legs look a little bit longer. You can even wear it with like an open toe sandal and it would still make your legs look a little bit longer. But if you are someone with pointed heels or a pointed toe, it can just make your legs like that much longer. And that's why I decided to really show that you can wear baggy jeans and also look very, very sleek and chic in this kind of outfit. It's actually one of my favorite outfits right now. So this outfit is actually supposed to be slightly rebellious. This is something that I've been wanting to sell more because I have been recently told that the leopard or animal print maxi skirts and slip skirts are out of style, and this is my way of saying I will bring them back in style. Not me personally, but I will wear them whenever I want. So this is actually a perfect example of skirt length and where it should land. So a lot of times skirts are supposed to land on 3 locations: on your upper thigh, on your knee, or below. I find that the 2 that are the most flattering for petite women are the mini skirt and the right above the ankles. I like showing my ankles because my ankles are thinner and it makes my legs look very long and lean and very beautiful. And I also find that this outfit is just really fun. So I paired it with kind of a cropped cardigan. I didn't want it to be so long. I want everything to kind of land at my waist, to kind of cinch in at my waist. And you also might be noticing that I am wearing silver and gold jewelry. So these have silver buttons and I really love them. I love the color of this, but I am a gold girl through and through. So as an anchor piece, I am wearing earrings that are both gold and silver to be able to wear not only my gold watch band, my gold chain, and my gold earrings, and highlight the fact that this is supposed to be a mixed metal moment. Another thing that I am doing is I am slightly rolling up my sleeves here, and that is very intentional. A 3/4 sleeve can really highlight a thinner point of you. If you are someone who also has kind of an hourglass figure, it is perfect because it just lands exactly where you want to. A lot of times the sleeves are too long, especially on petite women, which is something I experience. They have the capacity to make you look much shorter. So just rolling them up or cuffing them at your elbow can actually make your arms and your entire body look longer. We're playing this game of illusions by both showing parts of our forearms and parts of our legs. And then I also threw in this little basket bag just because it made it feel like very fun and like very spring-like. So I love this outfit because it kind of gives that really effortless, cool kind of look, like you're just effortlessly that stylish. However, there's a lot of intentionality that I'm bringing to the table when putting this outfit together. You're gonna see right up here, you have a knit tank top that's also V-neck, creating space between like your cleavage in here, like maybe not showing too much, but having a little bit of space can actually elongate you. I really do love a halter, like a crop top, especially as someone who has a short torso, but as someone who is trying to give the illusion of length. This top works for 2 reasons. 1, you can see that it's ribbed, which gives a slightly more elongated look to make me look slightly taller. 2, it is cropped, which goes really well with the high-waisted pants. High-waisted pants make your legs look super long. You're trying to give the illusion of height and elongate. Not that there's anything wrong with being short. However, I love it because it just makes you look so much taller. And then 3, a pair of sandals just to make things a lot more fun, a lot more light, to give some personality to an outfit. And then I decided to pair it with this very small bag. I love this bag. It is a Bottega knockoff. And I just find that it is super chic, super cute, and I love that it's so easy to open and close, but not so easy that I feel like I'm gonna get pickpocketed. If you went with a really large bag, which I obviously carry with my work laptop and everything, that is going to make you look a little bit shorter. So this is very petite friendly. This is such a truly basic and simple outfit. And not basic in a bad way, just like made of basics. I decided to add some big hoops. I love these, I wear them pretty much every day. And it just gives this very elevated, casual look that in a way that you're going to go get brunch, but you're just effortlessly styled in this. As someone who puts in a ton of effort all of the time, those small details makes you look like your clothes are very intentional, which is always what I go for. I find that the jeans with the sandals is a fantastic combination. Since I've moved to San Diego, Winnebago. There's been a lot of women I've seen with sandals on with jeans, and I always found that combination kind of weird, but now I'm honestly very drawn to it. I think it's a very chic outfit. It's super easy to repeat, and it's a lot more interesting than just a regular tank top and jeans. So this is just one of those outfits that's just really fun to wear. I have this denim bomber, which I feel like just makes any outfit look instantly casual. I have a very feminine dress under it. So the masculine and feminine to me just make a great contrast. It makes an outfit a little bit more interesting. And as a petite girl, there's always like this urge to move away from maxi skirts. Everything's mini, and I decided to rebel and go with something that's supposed to be a midi, but it's truly a maxi dress. And then I decided to pair it with a pair of really fun snakeskin boots. It doesn't have to always be super serious. The whole point of it is to have a lot of fun with it. The reason why this is really petite friendly, number one, this jacket is actually made by a Petite studio, which is actually a brand that prioritizes making clothes for petite women. And two, I made sure everything landed in the right spot. So it's not an oversized boxy dresses. Those kind of long shift dresses can make you look much shorter and much more petite. And the way that this highlights my silhouette, reminds people that I'm still a woman. I'm not like, I don't have a childlike figure. And then I paired it with a pair of boots. If you go with a tall pair of boots, that can work. However, you are at risk of having the boots pop out on top where you can kind of see it under the dress. And that's not what I went for. I wanted a very short boot. And this combination can honestly go with any pair of boots. But the fact that you're not seeing any leg here, it's just a giant mystery. No one really knows. You could have the longest legs on the planet. It kind of elongates you. It makes you look a little taller, which is what I was aiming for with this dress. I really love it. The details on the dress are actually some of my favorite. It feels very feminine, fun, and flirty for me, so I'm a huge fan of this one pattern. It kind of reminds me of who I was as a child, and as someone who's prioritized dopamine dressing recently, it's been one of my favorite things to wear. So those are my favorite petite spring-friendly outfits right now. If you'd like to see more, please let me know in the comment section down below. If you have any comments or you hate my outfits or you love them, please let me also know. I'm really just trying to make this video to really help the few petite women in the world who really do struggle to dress themselves while following certain trends. I don't believe in following all trends, but sometimes trends are fun and you want to be trendy. I found that having very subtle ways to integrate it, especially if you were like me as a minimalist who likes to rent things, it could be challenging, but it's also very fun once you get into the hang of it, once you learn how to style yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.